I started drinking heavily and using recreational drugs when I was in college. Really, I was self-medicating symptoms of depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. When I drank, it made me feel normal. I was more sociable, I had more fun, I believed I was a better dancer. Alcohol became my best friend and an escape from depression and anxiety. One day I actually passed out behind the wheel and nearly died, but that didn't keep me from continuing to drink. After my first 2 marriages ended, I found myself in an abusive relationship, still depressed. My alcohol use began to really increase. After 2 DUIs and house arrest, I knew I had a serious problem, but I thought that I should be able to control it myself. Even though I felt immense shame and guilt when I went to the hospital or the police station or court, I just couldn't stop drinking. No one told me that my chronic diseases could be managed. No one said there was hope or that I'd ever be okay. I felt judged by people who knew about my substance use, but they didn't see the underlying issues or the pain I was struggling with. In my mind, I believed I was a horrible, hopeless, terrible person. I often wondered if I was one of those people who would die from my substance use. My life turned around in June of 2005, when after another hospital stay, I sat alone in Lehigh County Prison for a probation violation. I finally asked God for help to take away my obsession with alcohol and to help me to address my depression. I promised him I'd be the best person I could be if he would just help me stay sober and take away that obsession. From that day on, I've wanted to be sober more than I've wanted to drink. I went to treatment for my alcohol use and was also able to address and treat my mental health issues. It hasn't always been easy, but I've been able to do it. Today, I attend 12-step meetings regularly, and I'm able to keep my depression under control with the help of antidepressants. I have a wonderful support system of women just like myself who are also in recovery from these illnesses. Through this process, I went to graduate school and earned a master's degree in social work so that I can help people who are going through the same depths of despair that I experienced. Today I work in the Department of Emergency and Hospital Medicine at Lehigh Valley Hospital, and I help people deal with substance use disorders. I help them to get into treatment, often after an overdose or accident. They need to know that treatment works, recovery is possible, and they can go on to live happy, healthy, wonderful lives. I'm an example of that fact. I'm open and honest with others about my addiction and recovery so that I can help them. I don't judge patients I see. I share my experience, strength, and hope with them. I advocate for them while they're in my care. This is the most rewarding work I've ever done. There's no better feeling than to be able to help someone take the steps needed to seek help and begin treatment for their addiction and mental health issues. It's heartbreaking when people lose their battle with these very treatable illnesses. Like others, I still have times of stress and self-doubt when depression wants to rear its ugly head, but I remember the deal I made with God before I got sober. I continue to keep up my end of the bargain as I know He continues to keep up His.